it seems like machines could do all of these things and they could write better rap lyrics and better comedy jokes than I can. And so
I wonder if we could talk a little bit about just kind of tying this all together because you've got your upcoming AI event. It is on the cutting edge, and you've taken great care. I know just from personal conversations we have to have the best of the best, the brightest minds at this stuff. I wonder if you could just share a little bit about, what's inside there, what folks can expect, and anything else you want to share about it.
so we are doing a seminar April 16 to 18 in Chicago, and I'm bringing the smartest people that I know in the entire space. I'm bringing in Sam Woods, who rocked the house a year ago. Nobody knew who he was, and he came on the scene. He's a brilliant AI visionary. We have David Fox, who just turned 30 years old, and I quoted him earlier. And he gave just yesterday, he did a webinar with us and he did it live without a net, a whole bunch of video and graphic stuff. He'd said he'd go to Mid-Journey and he would say, I want businessmen walking through a forest, and then he would modify it a little, and then he'd throw it into another tool, and then now they're walking in the forest and the trees are going by, and he did all of this in real time without a net. Um, there's also a humanity aspect to this. One of my main speakers is Megan Macedo, and I would not categorize her as an AI expert, but she is a human expert. Megan is what I would describe as the Brene Brown of marketing.
Mm.
I think that AI is going to push a lot of people into an identity crisis because they're going to say, well, I used to think I was a human because I could build a bicycle or because I could write a haiku or because I could play a song on the guitar. And now, like, I don't know, like, it seems like machines could do all of these things and they could write better rap lyrics and better comedy jokes than I can. And so, like, what does it mean to be a human? And so I think this is bringing us full circle around to what the Plato and Socrates and Jesus and Moses and all those people were talking about. I think we are right back to the most original human questions. This is one of the reasons I drew my little picture about the frogs is because we don't listen. If you ask 100 biologists to define life, you will get 100 different answers. And if you ask 1,000, you will get 1,000 different answers. You
Yeah.
know why? We don't know what life is. So if we don't know what life is, who the hell is going to tell you that we just made something better? No, they haven't. And like, there's this really, really old pattern of people putting impressive statues in front of people and saying, bow to my God, and like, do this thing that I tell you to do so that the gods will not be angry at you. Do you realize that this is just happening all
Right.
over again?
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and the story of Daniel in the Old Testament, where he says, "Oh,
Absolutely.
a statue of gold," and like everybody does except these three guys, and they're standing there, right? Three guys standing there while everybody is bowing down. They're like, "No, we are not bowing to your fabricated, made-up God. We are in Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego right now. Hello. What's old is new, and what's new is old."
Hmm.
Love it. I will just, for those of you guys who are interested in checking out Perry's events, I'll put some links below this for you guys and make sure you guys can get access to those. And I'll probably publish this tomorrow just to make sure you guys can actually make it on time because we filmed this a little tight to the deadline, but I'll make sure you guys have access to that. Anything else you want to add, Perry?
Well, I just appreciate you asking these questions. Not every host will give you this long of a leash. And, I really care about this. If there's anything that keeps me up at night, it is the fact that this network effect thing is already going.
Yeah.
I don't, how do you stop ChatGPT if you don't like it? Like when Sam Altman got up in front of
Mm-hmm.
Congress and he was like a whore. He was like, come on, take us, we need Congress's help so that we could be ethical and just figure all this out. And see, you know what that really meant? That meant regulate all of our competitors out of existence, please, and we'll just get in
Exactly.
bed together. That's exactly
Yes.
right. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I don't want to make rude gestures on, on your video, but like, I'm like, okay, this is not good. Well, listen, you know where we're at is we're in the movie It's a Wonderful Life, where the guy's all depressed and he's wondering if his life is worth anything, and the angel shows up and he shows him, well, you saved your brother from drowning and you kept the bank from going under, and you saved the town from becoming a dystopia called Potterville, and your life is worth something. And then he's all cheery and happy and he hugs his kids and he kisses his wife and he realizes, he has a new zest for life. If you care about good people doing good things in the world, not getting taken over by the bureaucracy and the idiots and the muggles, then get busy. Like, the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good people to do nothing.
True story.
And one of the problems with like good people, salt of the earth people, is they're so slow and they're so tradition bound and they're so bound to the principles that they do understand is they don't see history happening right in front of them. Like, dude, like, you got to get involved in this. The internet is as good as you help make it.
Guys, if you like this video, you're also going to want to grab some free bonuses, which you can get at our website, Beyond Agency Profits. To make it easy for you, I've put the links to it in the description of this video, as well as pinned in the top comment. And we've got a couple of awesome things. This is what you'll get after you sign up. You get some of our best training, how we're closing clients over Loom videos, how we sometimes sign clients that is not a misprint for under $5 US. How to demonstrate your value in like amazing ways, trainings, how to have your clients write the best copy of your life, how we're closing without phone calls, campaigns that we've generated for clients that have done over $100,000, as well as scripts you can use to get conversations going with clients in under 10 minutes. All you got to simply do is go there, enter your name and email address, and then this is what you'll see on the other side. So if that's interesting to you, make sure to click the links below, and I will see you on the other side.